Hi guys, this is Tiffany and thank you for giving me many reasons to come back and do videos for you. I'm here to do a video on flight attendant etiquette. I think this needs to be addressed or at least needs to be discussed. So I want to come here and do a quick video about it. You guys say you like these little small videos, so I thought I'd talk about this particular topic because it's just been a lot going on. I just want everybody to be on the same page when it comes to a lot of things and a lot of interaction that we have with one another, whether it's from my company or from other airlines. So before I even get started, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe and share the video. And I would love to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm 2 people away. So don't forget to share my video and yeah, let's get started on what I want to talk about. So I want to talk about flight attendant etiquette because there's just been a lot going on, and if you're a flight attendant or if you're not a flight attendant and you are not living up on a rock, you know that there is a lot of things that's been going on with airlines. Like every airline has had something happen on their flight. Every airline, no airline has been excluded. So it's just been a lot of issues, a lot of memes. People have been making jokes about it. It's just been a lot of things that's been happening with multiple airlines. But lately it's just been a lot of going back and forth amongst flight attendants, and I just feel like it's not fair, and it's not it's not respectable. And I wanted to kind of touch on that because I just feel like it needs to be addressed. Now I'm not here to well, I'm here to hope that what I say, comes across and you guys understand. And I know that, there's gonna be people that's gonna be like, well, you know what, who are you to tell me something? Or they're still gonna do the same thing. I can't save everybody, and everybody's not gonna feel the way I feel. That's why we're human and we live in a free world. So the first thing I want to say is, like I said, it's just been a lot of going back and forth on social media, whether it's about, talking about each other, seeing each other in our uniforms, going back and forth with our uniforms, or saying disrespectful stuff when stuff happens with your company. And it's just been a lot of going back and forth amongst flight attendants, across the industry with other airlines. But we all have to remember that we're here for safety. Our main priority of a flight attendant position is safety. Anything else is irrelevant. We're there for safety. So let's just start out by the ticket counter. And these are some etiquette, ideas or rules that I feel like you should adhere to, or at least follow, just to have respect. Because I guarantee you, if a lot of flight attendants kind of do this, or at least do something similar to it, even step it up a notch, we wouldn't even have half the arguments we have online, in person, wherever, social media, Twitter, Snapchat, all of this stuff. It's not needed. So let's say you're traveling and you go to the ticket counter, you're deadheading or jump seating, or you're just, going for leisure, pleasure, whatever the case may be, while you're flying on another company's airline. So for example, here I work for Spirit, and I may be flying on Delta or American or Southwest airline, and I go to the ticket counter. I have friends who said that they've approached the ticket counter, and the ticket agent, they're like, are you lost? And they're like, no, I'm pretty sure I know I'm here at this counter. And it's like they have this attitude like, why are you even over here? Like, what do you want over here? You don't work over here. And they know 95% of the time, if we're coming to that counter, we're coming to either get a ticket, get a flight, check flights, or ask questions about flights. So that is just uncalled for. That's not how you address people. And you may say, well, it's not the flight attendants, it's the ticket agent. It starts there. So that leaves a bad taste in someone's mouth. So when you go to the ticket counter, you as a flight attendant, you say hi, ask how their day going. Say hi, my name is, like me, I'll be like, hi, my name is Tiffany. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm good. Oh, no, that's great. Well, I'm here because I was booked for a flight. I want to see if you have me on the list, and if they do, well, thank you so much. And I look and I see what time I'm boarding, and then I'm like, if I have to work the next leg and they're just deadheading me, or whatever reason, I may say, hey, do you happen to have a full flight? And if they say no or yes, I say, well, do we happen to have any window seats? If you do, that'd be great. But if not, don't worry about it. I'll find somebody's shoulder to sleep on. I try to, break the ice with them with that. But just as a flight attendant, when you go to the ticket counter, at least dress them with respect. Ask them how their day going. Try to, Start a conversation. If they don't want to conversate, then just do what you got to do. Still be nice. Don't have attitude. Don't give attitude back, because you know what? It's just taking away too much energy. Now, it goes to boarding. When you're boarding a flight, the first thing you need to do is introduce yourself. Okay? If you don't want to be bothered and you're a flight attendant, do not go in uniform, do not have on your badge, and don't address anyone. So when we're coming through with the cart and we're doing service, don't pull out your badge like so we can see it on the table and you're trying to tell us, oh, she's a flight attendant, oh, let's give her something for free. When you looked us dead in our face, then say, hey, cat, dog, I sit over here, this is my seat, nothing. But you want something for free when we come to the car. That's just disrespectful. First of all, when you get on the plane, you need to say, hi, my name is Tiffany. Thank you for having me aboard. I sit in seat 6C. If you need anything, let me know. There are times that I take stuff with me, like I give it to the crew. I give them candy or cookies or something to show appreciation for allowing me to fly on their flight. But when you come on and you don't say a word, that is so rude. I don't care if you're not a morning person. It's like you're in somebody's house. It's like you're taking your boyfriend or girlfriend to meet your parents, and then they're like, hi, what's your name? And they look at you like, tell them my name. Your parents will be like, you don't get this person out of my house? Disrespectful, you know? So that's how you have to think about it. Like, even if you don't want to strike up a conversation, even if you're not a morning person, even if you don't want to be bothered, at least introduce yourself, address us, go to your seat, we'll give you water, we'll look out for you, but it's out of respect, okay? Out of respect. You can't go into anyone's house and stand, and you've never met them, and stand there and not say a word. You would, if you do that, then I don't know who raised you, okay? Social media. When you're on social media, I get it. You know, there are sometimes people say some really disrespectful stuff, and flight attendants from that company, they're like, no, you're not going to talk about our company, and so they come full force. I get that, you know, and I can't stop that, because me personally, if you say something like completely disrespectful, I may chime in, but it'd be in a respectable way, but it's depending on what the situation is. We even, you know, straighten people or correct people with our company. Like when they get on and say something that's disrespectful towards another person, whether it's about, you know, race, sexuality, creed, whatever. Let's just say, for example, someone will speak up and say, hey, wait. That was a little bit much. I think you need to either delete this post or you need to apologize. Or you need to delete this post and you need to apologize. So I get that you want to defend your company. So to prevent from defending your company, let's not say disrespectful stuff to each other on social media, because guess what? Every time we joke, laugh, and create memes about a company, then something happens to us, and then they joke, laugh, and make memes about our company, and then something happens to them, and it just has a trickle effect. So everybody has had something happen on their flight. Trust me. So it's not funny. It's not where it's like you make a joke about it, but it's not something where y'all do all that talking, but y'all so this and y'all so, bruh. Don't do that, okay? Unity. All I want to say is this. When it comes to being a flight attendant, think about it like this. We all live in the same house. We just have different rooms. We're not in competition with one another. The company's in competition. That's their job. That's the nature of the business. We should not be in competition with one another, because the job, our company has to create competition to make sure passengers fly, to make sure we all have jobs. So just think about it like that. We're all family. We're all under the safety related job, under that umbrella. So let's just take care of each other. Let's look after each other. Let's do right by one another, because I'm telling you, it's worth it. Because, for example, I was flying, me and a crew, and this crew comes to the counter, and they get ready to get on the plane. And they told us, and the gate agent heard them tell us, hey, come down. You can come down with us when we board, and we'll have you stand out in the jet bridge, and we'll finish security, and then you can just come on, and we can all, just talk and get to know one another. And they were so nice. Well, when they went down, the the person, the gate agent let him down, but they stopped us because we were getting our stuff together to start following him, and he stopped us. He was like, no. So we were like, okay. And so one of our flight attendants was like, well, they said we can come down with them. No, you're going to board with the regular passengers. So we were like, okay, that's fine. And of course, the other flight attendant was like, but I know he heard it. I'm like, it's okay. Leave it alone. It's okay. But when we got down to the plane, because he finally let us board with the special circumstances type of passengers and the ones in the wheelchair, he finally let us board. We go down, and thank God she said something to us, because they thought we were being standoffish, and they thought that we were too good to come down and mingle with them. So the first thing she said when we came down, she was like, hey, I told you guys you could come down with us. And we were like, oh, we wanted to come down, but when we were coming, the guy, the gate agent stopped us, and he told us we had to wait till boarding. She was like, but he heard me tell you that. That's why I said it in his face. I'm like, it's okay, it's fine. Whatever his reason is, he have a good reason. Maybe his job is, not to allow us to go down since we're from a different company. It's fine. She said, well, we want to talk to you guys and make sure you guys were set up and give you guys waters and snacks and make sure you guys were, you were doing good. And I was like, it's okay, don't worry. We have, 3-hour flight. We're going to talk. We're going to mingle. And just know we all sit here. My name is Tiffany, and we all introduce ourselves. And we're like, if you need anything, we're here for you just as well as I know you guys are there for us. But his simple, rude attitude, because of course he was talking junk about the company, like we couldn't hear him. But his attitude almost caused a confrontation or a misunderstanding between two different companies, and we weren't even trying to be at odds with one another. But his actions almost caused us to have some type of, friction. Thank God she said something, because we were able to address it, and we had a wonderful time. It was a great flight. They took care of us like first class. Like, they took care of us, trust me. They made sure we were comfortable. They made sure we sat by the window. They made sure that we were able to sleep. They gave us blankets. They were so sweet. I talk to people all the time now that I've never met, that I follow on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and we talk on a regular basis, and I've never met them. But I have respect for them because they're in a safety-related position. So, let's try to form those type of relationships, and let's have respect for one another. Let's look out for one another. Just know that if anything goes down, we as safety-related flight attendants and crew need to make sure those passengers' lives are saved, including our own. So that's it for my quick flight attendant etiquette. If you guys have any opinions, if you guys agree, if you want to add some scenarios, some stories, leave it in the comment section. I would love to hear if you ever had any issues or any problems, or if you had ran into a great cruise. And I'm not here to call out companies, so don't put the company's name. Just say, hey, I flew on an airline and this and that. But it's not to start a misunderstanding or start drama. It's just to show other people that it does happen. It is in the industry, and we're here trying to make amends. We're all here as family, and I want us to know that we all mean well, and we just want to make sure that we all are respected. So thank you guys for visiting, giving me a reason. Thank you guys for giving me many reasons, as always, to come and do videos for you guys. And it's definitely been a pleasure. And don't forget to subscribe if you happen to run across this video. And if you want to share the video and let the word out. And let's get me to 400 subscribers by the end of the month. I'm 2 people off. So, y'all, we can do this. We can do this. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.